The topic I chose to do my CSC final project on was equity, access, and power. This is my logo down here in the bottom corner. The letters stand for equity, access, and power. These are all the parts that will be necessary in presenting my final project. Now this is the background on the computer ban that takes place in North Korea. It began in 1996. The government blocked all access to the internet and any access to the World Wide Web. So basically anyone in North Korea, the only content they were legally allowed to see on the World Wide Web was content that has been filtered by the North Korean government and been approved to be put on their internet. This leads to the citizens trying to smuggle information in illegal ways, which their country does have the right to see, but they would get caught doing this and they would be punished since it is against the law in their country. It all started in 1996 when technology was becoming popular. The North Korean government conducted the ban because they didn't want people to have access to other information, and they didn't want their people to see what other countries were doing and how their countries were being run as opposed to North Korea's. So they put the ban in effect, and now only high-ranking government officials were allowed to use the internet. This is extremely unfair to North Korean citizens. It leaves them without any technology connections. Anything they connect to is just very basic, filtered, biased, false. They have no sense of what's going on in the rest of the world. They're very sheltered, and this gives them a warped sense of reality because they don't know what's real and what's fake. They are unaware of global issues and dangers that could be occurring in the rest of the world. The youth doesn't know any other life outside of these technology-free lives. This really hurts their chance for freedom because they don't even know that they aren't free as of now, because their country is just so filtered. People try and get around it by smuggling information that they get from a rare internet connection. They'll use devices like USB flash drives. They'll put TV series, important news from the rest of the world, and all these things on the flash drive. But obviously not everyone has access to this information, so you would need to know someone with the stealth USB or someone who has the rare access to information outside of North Korea. These facts are related to the class that we took this year. There's only 1,024 IPv4 addresses in North Korea. Just like a normal IP address, there's only 1,000 of those, where if you were to look in Rhode Island, I'm sure there would be a lot more than 1,000. There's probably millions. The university in North Korea only has one IP address on the global internet, so the university's information is very sheltered, very biased, false. They don't have open views to everything. They only see things through one side. This is the website that I created on my topic. There's a few short paragraphs about the digital divide. It links to the research and everything on this page. You can get more of a background of all the information and all the references that I've used. There's also a short survey at the end. This is my animation. This would be a North Korean citizen, and he's trying to get access to the World Wide Web, but he bumps into the digital divide and can't get any more access except for what North Korea has to offer them. This is just a picture showing how North Korea basically is the worst censored country on the world. Very limited access to the internet. This is a close-up of where they are located. If you click here, you'll see an informational video that goes more into depth of what's going on. That video just gave you more of a general perception of what my topic is actually about. As you could see in the video, only 1% of people in Asia have access to the internet. Here's a link to show where exactly North Korea is. And these are the latest articles on the digital divide, and more specifically North Korea. This is my contact page. It shows you the current date up here. An email us button where if you click on it, it is a direct link to my email. Here's a video that me and my partner Sloan made about the digital divide. Alright Sloan, so I have a few important questions I need to ask you today regarding equity, access, and power.
Alright.
How would your everyday life be different if you did not have consistent internet access?
I think it would be a lot more difficult to access information, and it would be a lot harder to go and research and get info for needed.
And also, how do you think computing resources can be used to give some people more power than others?
Well, I think that it gives businesses the upper hand and being able to organize and file all their information. It also gives people an advantage when looking for a job, because people that know how to use a computer definitely get the upper hand.
Definitely. Here we have Sloan looking for jobs on the internet. It is more efficient because he can see all the jobs right in front of his face. He doesn't have to go driving around looking for applications and whatnot. It's much simpler when you have a computer. So now this video shows some of the issues that the victims from the digital divide have to deal with. Here's my logo again, and this is the transparent image. Now relating to this project to computer science, this class as a whole actually really just shows the benefits that we could have from the internet. Learning a whole college level course just through online. Kids in Korea would never be able to do something like that. They're very sheltered due to the computer ban, and it's really sad. The U.S. should go in and do something about it. So what the North Korean government is doing to their citizens is very wrong and unfair. Everyone should have equal worldwide communication and equal worldwide web access. Their education level would be much higher, and they would not have to smuggle this stealth information into their country if they had the internet. So their crime rate would go down. People wouldn't be getting punished for stupid and irrelevant crimes where they're actually just doing the right thing in the bigger picture. Thank you.